second. Ward Burton in his 54th Busch Grand National race, looking to taste victory for the first time.
I don't know how much horsepower that Ford's got, but I promise you, Mark Martin using every bit of it. He's trying to pull in on him now.
Waltney's Oldsmobile up front with 2 laps to go.
2 to go.
That's the Alan Dillard car. Rick Bass drove that car for years and years.
Yeah.
Before he moved up to Winston Cup. This should be the white flag. Mark Martin's view as they come down the front straightaway the next to last time. White flag for Ward Burton.
He just got to run a good clean lap here and don't get tied up behind the slow car. And he looks like he might have this thing wrapped up.
Back straightaway past the Barry Bostic car. Mark Martin closing in.
Lap here and don't get tied up behind the slow car. And he looks like he might have this thing wrapped up.
Back straightaway past the Barry Bostic car. Mark Martin closing in. Martin will have to deal with that lapped car. And now coming off turn number 4 to the checkered flag, his first career victory, Ward Burton of South Boston, Virginia. Picks up his first win in his 54th Busch Grand National start. And that should put him atop the Busch Series point standings by 5 points ahead of Dale Earnhardt.
Burton continued his campaign through the field, finally roping in Houston, taking the lead, and was not seriously challenged the rest of the way. But Larry Pearson tried. He unlapped himself after early problems and came blistering through the pack, as did Grissom. This spin, with 70 laps to go, gave Grissom a chance to grab 4 fresh tires, but left him the task of battling back from 1 lap down. While Ward was winning, Pearson and Grissom were racing, picking off positions in pursuit of the leader. Grissom got some help in the points race when Chuck Bound moved David Green out of the way. But no one could catch Burton, coasting to his first win in 35 races. Pearson was second and Grissom third, taking over the point lead.
Here we are in Hermie's car. That's a position in front of him. He says, hey man, all I got to do is get around this guy. Then that's another position directly in front of that.
Hermie Sadler headed for his best career finish. Short career, 8 races, but he's had some strong ones. He's up in the points in 4th place, unofficially. Getting down to the final laps here. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Now, Ward Burton will get in some traffic here, but that will be of little consequence to the race leader.
That's Nemechek right behind him, who's laps down. You know, Ward's not going to take any chances here with 2 laps to go. He'll probably let Nemechek get on around if he needs to.
Yeah, Joe's 2 laps down. And we look back. There's that 2nd place battle. White flag. Bobby Labonte in 2nd. Sadler may have a run at Craven for 3rd.
Yeah, Craven had to go around on the car on the outside. That gives Sadler a little bit better run up off the inside. Now he'll probably drive it to the inside going down to turn 3.
We know Burton's going to win it. Here's the race for 3rd place. Sadler looks high. There's Burton. He takes the flag. Off turn 4 comes the race for 2nd. Labonte, Craven, and Sadler finish in that order.
Here that Ward Burton has pretty much things in hands, although Michael Waltrip is in 2nd position and will try to take the lead from Ward. Here's Green.
Harry Gant is 3rd, Larry Pearson 4th. Those 4 cars in the lead lap. Ward gets a good jump again.
Got a great jump. Harry Gant, look at this guy. He's in 3rd place, he's looking to take 2nd away from Michael.
Michael got a little bit loose. In fact, they might have got together there just a little bit. As they raced for that position, everybody else up there racing for other positions, and Harry's going to get it.
Harry's going to take it, and there's Larry Pearson coming, trying to take the spot away.
You know, during the caution, Michael Walker was running down on the flat. He might have been close to out of gas. Wonder if it took off for him when they dropped the green flag.
White flag, 1 more lap to go. Burton in the lead. Here's the battle for 2nd. 3 cars go for 2nd. Larry Pearson.
And he had the tire rubbing on the right front. You saw that smoke there a little bit as he went into the turn. But can he hold Michael Waltrip off? They passed Harry Gant now.
That's probably from the incident that he was involved in with Setzer and Chad Little. But he has 2nd spot. Waltrip 3rd, Gant 4th. There's Ward Burton, who's going to win this race, it appears. Sterling Marlin is right behind him, but a lap down. Burton off of corner number 4. He wins. The 2nd place battle goes to Pearson, 3rd Waltrip, and 4th Gant. Ward Burton has won his 4th Busch Grand National career victory today, his 3rd in 1993. The last time he won was in Martinsville in May.
Mark Martin is 3rd, Rusty Wallace 2nd.
Ward Burton got his first Busch Series win right here at Rockingham.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, this is going to be a great victory. I don't see any way Ward Burton can lose. Rusty Wallace is out there, and you see right behind Mark Martin there is the Iceman himself, Terry Labonte, moving in, trying to make that spot.
That's 3rd place. So it comes down to a shootout, a competition caution to correct an errant penalty, and folks, it's going to turn out okay. Ward Burton with a long jump on the field. White flag for the young driver from South Boston, Virginia. 33 years old in the MB&A Pontiac. Rusty Wallace in 2nd. Earnhardt and Sterling Marlin got together in turn 2. They're okay. Off turn 4 for Bill and Gail Davis, for Chris Hussey, that MB&A Pontiac team. Ward Burton scores his first Winston Cup win. And out of turn 4, Darrell Waltrip gets hard into the wall, and the rest of the field gets by. He made contact perhaps with Jeff Gordon. What a wild finish to a day that Dick Berggren started out saying had been bizarre so far. And it ended on the same note.
Wow. DW looks like he's okay. He's moving around in the car.
For Ward Burton, 132 races since he has gone to victory lane. Car owners Bill and Gail Davis, 2 of the most likable people in the Winston Cup garage. This would be a very popular win among other owners and competitors. If they can't win it, they wouldn't mind seeing Bill and Gail Davis get a victory. They have certainly paid their dues.
No question about that. They're fine people and have been good for this sport. Ward Burton certainly has done his part in driving.
Battle for 4th spot, Benny.
Tony Stewart takes it away, moves into 4th. All of a sudden, Jeff Burton right at the end of these runs, as it has all day, right at the end, just can't get it going. And see Tony Stewart's car wiggling. Meanwhile, Dale Jarrett now 2 seconds behind Ward Burton.
There's Burton. They'll get 2 to go this time by. They're in turn 4. There's Jarrett riding up against the wall. Jarrett's won 2 of the last 3 times they've run here in the spring. 2 laps to go.
Ward is coming up on some very heavy traffic up there. Let's see if it'll come into play. It might do it before this race is over.
Yeah, he will catch the 21 car. There's Elliott Sadler. Those cars are on the lead lap, so they're not going to give way. They're going to want to stay there with a couple laps to go, and then again, they might give way, but Ward will have to contend with them.
Well, I don't believe that it'll be a big enough factor, though, that DJ can catch him.
White flag this time by for 38-year-old Ward Burton out of turn 4. Jimmy Howell waves the white flag. Burton goes by. Jarrett goes by. Final lap at Darlington Raceway.
1.9-second lead that time by. And as Ned said, a lot of traffic in front of Ward Burton.
But what he needs to do is let Bill Elliott pass him by, which he is doing. Slow her down. He's got it under control. All he's got to do is get that thing back to start-finish line. I hope those cars don't wreck in front of him and he gets caught up in it.
15 car lengths out of turn 4. Here comes Jarrett. 12 car lengths, but he will not have enough time. It's 10 car lengths, but Ward Burton will take the victory at Darlington. His first since October of '95. Jarrett finishes 2nd. Earnhardt is 3rd as they flash by Tony Stewart.
Green flag. Labonte looking low.
He's looking inside. Clear.
Ward shuts him off. And it cost Bobby a lot of ground.
And Bobby Labonte's got to be a little bit defensive right now to try to keep the 12 car of Jeremy Mayfield behind him.
Free to go. Be smooth.
Ricky Rudd on Jeff Gordon. That's 4th spot.
Jeff does not want to give it up. And we see Jeremy Mayfield taking over the 2nd spot. And Jeff didn't give it up. Here comes Junior on the inside of the 28 car of Ricky Rudd.
There's Bill Elliott with those fresh tires right on the back of Junior. All right, Jeremy Mayfield's in the fence.
Off of turn 4.
Push the wall. You got a 12
And look at the traffic jam behind him. And that leaves Ward Burton in the clear because
Oh, man.
big trouble in turn 1.
Big wreck in 1. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Ward Burton racing back to the caution flag and a win in the Southern 500. Dale Jr. was in the wreck. Dave Blaney was in the wreck.
There wasn't nobody better here.
It's Gordon second, Bobby Labonte third, Tony Stewart fourth through the melee, Bill Elliott fifth.
There's Junior there. Is that Junior?
That's Junior.
I can't see the number.
Then Jeff Burton came all the way from last on the lead lap up to sixth through the accident. Followed by Rudd, Harvick, Nadeau, and Schrader. And the checkered flag is up for Ward Burton. He's done it. He's won the 52nd Mountain Dew Southern 500.
And he came a long way to do it.
Look at how far back from the pace car Ward Burton is hanging.
And look how far Elliott Sadler is hanging behind Jeffrey Bodine, all trying to time it right to get that run, that great run that allowed them to go by.
3 laps to settle the Daytona 500.
Well, it looks like they got a run on him.
Look at the blocking going on back in the pack.
And look, somebody's got a great run on the outside.
Ryan Newman, the youngster from Indiana in the 12 car.
And this is exactly what Ward Burton needed. He needed those Fords to get side by side, and it's working to perfection for him.
Johnny Benson in the 10 car up high, try to follow Newman. Jeff Gordon and Marlin not in the picture yet.
He's got to be careful though, BP, when this group catches him.
Here comes Dale Jarrett, up behind Jeffrey Bodine in the 88 car.
And Elliott Sadler's moved into that second spot, right on the back bumper of Ward Burton.
The first 2 have never won the 500. The second 2 have won it 4 times between them. 2 laps to go as they come to the start-finish line. Marlin has caught the pack. Jeff Gordon is back from it. Check that, that's Craven. Gordon has caught the pack too.
I think Ward Burton has his car up to speed now. I think he's going to be okay.
I think you're right, BP. These guys aren't close enough and lined up enough to make a move on Ward Burton.
Should Spotter tell him where to go to block those guys?
The traffic mixing and shuffling behind him. But Sadler and Jeff Bodine not able to mount a charge yet. Everyone on their feet at Daytona, some 170,000. As South Boston, Virginia's Ward Burton comes to the line. White flag, final lap. Here comes Dale Jarrett looking outside for third. Can't get it done. Whoa! He bounces off Mark Martin. Jarrett is crashing in the final lap. Everybody gets by him okay. Elliott Sadler in the 21, the Wood Brothers car, left to try and chase Ward Burton to the checkered flag.
And if Elliott Sadler was shaking, finishing third in the Pepsi 400, just imagine what that young man is going through now, about to finish second in the Daytona 500.
About ready to faint.
I'm telling you.
8th 2 times is his best previous finish in the 500. Now in his 8th try at the Great American Race, it's going to be Ward Burton driving his Dodge to victory lane. Checkered flag is up, and Ward Burton is going to win the 44th Daytona 500. Bill Davis Racing and Ward Burton have just won the Great American Race.
Good for Ward.
Talking to Ward Burton, said, what's been your biggest thrill in racing? He said, winning the Southern 500 in Darlington, South Carolina. Old race, my family was there. I guarantee you, he'll change his tune now.
Oh boy, are you kidding? Not anymore. This is it.
The last time Dodge won the Daytona 500, 1974, with Richard Petty. Ward Burton opened the season with a victory in the sport's biggest race, the Daytona 500. Since then, nothing but trouble. Best finish of 7th. A lot of indecision within the team as to whether Ward was going to come back for next season or not. Finally agreed to stay with him. said he thinks they've got things going in the right direction. And on a day when he started well back in traffic, 31st place, he took the green flag. He's going to come from nowhere with the help of a good strategy call. And if he can hold on for another lap, pull out a victory.
All right, does he have enough fuel to run this last lap?
He's looking at that fuel pressure gauge right now, BP.
I'm sure he is. White flag.
One more mile for Ward Burton. 13 prior races here in New Hampshire. He's only finished in the top 10 once. It's not been a good track for him. Tommy Baldwin, his crew chief from Long Island, considers this his home racetrack. Even though Pocono's a little closer, he said, I did a lot of my racing and established my career here. This will be a huge win for him.
All yours, man. All yours. Bring it on. You're the man! You're the man!
That was Tommy there, as you can probably tell.
Ward Burton wins the New England 300. 3.2 seconds over Jeff Green. The fuel held up. The strategy call was right. The driver did a heck of a job to make the winning pass.
He finished 41st last week in Chicago, come back to win in Loudon, New Hampshire.
Matt Kenseth did stop to get the tire replaced in the closing few laps. It's going to drop him back to 33rd place, one lap down.